If you're making more money than you ever have, why does it still feel like you're broke? Let's talk about a trap. One you don't see coming, because it hides behind raises, promotions, new cars, and bigger apartments. It's called lifestyle inflation. And it's the real reason why no matter how much you earn, you never feel rich. In this video, we're breaking down exactly what lifestyle inflation is, why it keeps you financially stuck, and how to escape it. And trust me, once you see it, you'll start noticing it everywhere. What is lifestyle inflation? Lifestyle inflation happens when your expenses rise at the same rate, or faster, than your income. You get a raise, you upgrade your phone. You get a promotion, you move to a nicer apartment. You close a big client, you take a luxury vacation. And suddenly, that extra money you thought you'd have, gone, spent, vanished, like it was never there to begin with. This is what economists call the hedonic treadmill. The more you earn, the more you spend. But your happiness? It stays the same. Or worse, it starts to depend on what you can keep up. Let me tell you about Sarah. 5 years ago, she was making $40,000 a year, living in a small one-bedroom, driving a used Corolla, and shopping at discount stores. Fast forward, she now makes $85,000 a year. She upgraded to a luxury apartment, bought a new SUV, started dining out 3 times a week, got a Peloton, and can't remember the last time she packed lunch. And yet, she feels just as stressed about money now as she did back then. Actually, she feels worse. Why? Because she's now used to a lifestyle that eats up every dollar she earns. That's lifestyle inflation in a nutshell, when your income rises, but your freedom doesn't. Here's the sneaky part. Lifestyle inflation doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels like progress. You worked hard, you got rewarded, so you deserve that upgrade. Your friends are going out more, and you don't want to feel left out. You're older now, more successful. Shouldn't your life reflect that? It's not just temptation, it's expectation. Even social media plays into this. You see people your age flying business class, buying homes, wearing designer brands, and suddenly, normal doesn't feel good enough anymore. So instead of saving that bonus, you spend it to match the new baseline, and once you adjust to it, there's no going back. The $6 latte becomes your new small treat. The luxury gym is your new standard. Everything below that starts to feel like a sacrifice, even if it used to feel just fine. Let's run some basic math. You go from $50,000 to $70,000 a year. That's a $20,000 raise. But now you're spending $400 more a month on rent, $150 more on your car payment, $300 more eating out and delivery, $100 on streaming, subscriptions, and premium apps, $250 on clothes and grooming. Total? That's $1,200 a month, or $14,400 a year. Your raise just got eaten alive, and that's before taxes. Now imagine this happening every time your income jumps. You never actually get ahead, you just level up your spending. And it's not just you, it's everywhere. A 2023 Lending Club study found 61% of Americans earning over $100,000 live paycheck to paycheck. According to Bankrate, over 25% of millennials making 6 figures say they feel broke. The average new car payment? $733 a month, and even higher for SUVs. This isn't about being bad with money. It's about living in a culture that rewards spending over saving, and tells you more money will solve your problems when it actually creates new ones. So what's the problem? Here's where it gets dangerous. You start tying your identity to your lifestyle. Your self-worth becomes your net worth. You feel like downgrading is losing, even if it's the smart move. This makes it really hard to change course, because every step up the lifestyle ladder becomes harder to step back down from. Even worse, you lose your financial cushion. If an emergency hits, job loss, medical bills, unexpected expenses, you've got no room to absorb it. And when you're living on the edge, one step away from credit card debt or paycheck panic, you don't feel rich, you feel trapped. Let's look at 3 psychological reasons behind why we do this. Hedonic adaptation. Once something becomes routine, we stop appreciating it. That thrill you got from your new iPhone fades in weeks. Relative comparison. We judge success by what others have, not what we need. If your neighbor gets a Tesla, your Toyota suddenly feels outdated. Social signaling. People don't just spend to feel good, they spend to look good, to fit in, to show they belong in a certain group or status level. So it's not just poor budgeting, it's psychological. And marketers know this. They sell dreams, not products. Luxury, status, convenience, all wrapped in emotional language that says you're not enough yet. But you could be if you just bought this. So how do you actually fight this? Let's make it practical. Number 1, track your lifestyle. Look at what you used to spend 2 to 3 years ago versus now. What changed? Which expenses feel like true upgrades and which are just habits? Awareness is step 1. You can't fix what you don't see. Number 2, lock in a gap. When your income goes up, don't increase your spending right away. Instead, increase your savings rate. Example, you get a $500 per month raise. Automatically divert $300 to a savings or investment account before you even see it. This creates what's called a positive gap, the space between what you earn and what you spend. That's where wealth is built. Number 3, build enough into your mindset. Ask yourself, what actually makes me feel fulfilled? Is it the new car or the freedom to take a month off and not stress? Is it the luxury brand or the security of knowing you could quit your job tomorrow if you needed to? The richest people aren't the ones with the flashiest lives. They're the ones who own their time, their choices, and their peace of mind. Number 4, automate the good habits. Set up auto transfer to savings, investments, debt paydown. Use fun money budgets, guilt-free, but with a cap. Treat savings like a bill, non-negotiable. Systems beat willpower every time. Number 5, practice lifestyle deflation without shame. This one's big. If you need to cut back, do it. Cancel the memberships, swap the car, move somewhere cheaper. Not because you failed, but because you're being smart. There's no shame in choosing freedom over flexing. Let's flip the script. Imagine making more money than ever and still having most of it at the end of the month. Imagine not flinching at unexpected bills, taking time off without panic, saying no to toxic work because you're not chained to your next paycheck. That's real wealth. It's not about looking rich, it's about feeling secure. And here's the truth nobody tells you. You don't get rich by making more. You get rich by needing less. Lifestyle inflation is a silent thief. It steals your progress, it turns raises into routines, it replaces freedom with furniture, security with subscriptions. But once you see it, you can stop it. You can build a life that's truly rich, not just on paper, but in reality. A life where money works for you, not the other way around. If you learned anything new from this video, please drop a like and subscribe. Also, feel free to check out my other video on the screen now. Thanks.